And hello, everybody. Welcome to Starry Tarot. Happy Monday, everybody. And yeah, I messed up. I tried to go on a moment ago, and yeah, the title was accidentally incorrect. So I had to go on again, so you guys didn't think that everything was closed. I hope everyone's doing great today. Hi, Amy. Hi, Lala. Hi, Kristen. How are my lovely ladies doing on this fine Monday? How are y'all doing? Oh dear, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, Amy. You're crying to relieve the tension, or you're trying to relieve the tension? You forgot to message me. It's okay, Lala. I forgot to check my Instagram, so I guess we're even there. I forgot to check my Insta. Today was kind of a today started very early. Um, and low key, I was like kind of really tired actually after work, but I have awakened Monday in the medication in the is that what you said, medication? And oh, in the medical field. Yeah, I can only imagine. Yeah, Mondays I bet are crazy. Although I noticed something weird today. I think I've complained to you guys before about how much I have to pay for parking in I work in the Fisherman's Wharf area of San Francisco, and so it's like really kind of a touristy kind of spot. It's not really like, like office buildings or anything. And it's always been $6.75 when I park in the mornings. For some reason, this morning I went to a machine that was like across the street, and it said it was $12. I'm like, wait, no, this is not right. So then I went to a closer machine, and it said that it was $8. And the machine is literally across the street from, like, so I don't understand how parking could have possibly been $12 on one side of the street and $8 on the other side of the street. There's nothing going on that's extra special on the other side of the street. It's just a regular street. Um, it's madness, I tell you. It is crazy madness. And I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Gideon's friends tried to sabotage my surprise birthday dinner Sunday, and I'm pretty sure his best friend, which is his cousin, has a crush on him. Be on the DL for sure. Um, well, Lala, actually, that sounds like madness. More like his Gideon's like first cousin has a crush on him. I'm not even concerned about the DL or the gay part. It's more the cousin part. In fact, it's entirely the cousin part. I don't give a shit about, me. I'm LGBT, whatever, be gay, that's cool, whatever. Wanting your cousin? Not, no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade, but, do you live, what state do you live in? One of my favorite YouTubers, well, he lives in Connecticut, and he's originally from Italy and Albania, so I guess he can make fun of America. But every Monday there's some weird like incest TikTok. A lot of it comes out of Italy actually, but he calls it Alabama Mondays. So I was just gonna ask you, girl, like, and you don't have to tell me where you're from, but that's some crazy ass shit. And secondly, I'm very, very sorry. That's so that's so sucky. Um, and I'm very sorry about that. Only in America. This is wild. This is wild. Um, wow. Because I was gonna say, why, what? Hold on a damn minute. Okay, what? Because I'm just thinking, what would compel them to want to sabotage y'all's night out together? I'm like, that's some like thwarted love type thing. Only someone who would be like a thwarted lover would really give that much of a damn. That's true. The situation confirmed it. They're from Africa. Oh, okay. Not like that. Not, and I don't think that it's like, I mean, Africa's a huge continent with, I don't know. Do you know what country they're from in Africa? I don't know. I don't even know if that's like a thing, but yeah, NC ain't doing none of that. That's really, yeah, that's so, ay, 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 caramba. And thank you so much for your donation, Jamie L. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you made a donation over Super Chat of 555. So for 555, we can do a 3 card reading if you would like. If you would like a 5 card reading, love, it's actually 777 over Super Chat. So this is where I wish I went to school for math. The difference would be $2.22. Duh, hello. That's why I do angel numbers, so it should be easier in my head. Yeah. So if you want to, you don't have to. If you want to donate an additional $2.22, we can do a full 5 card reading. If you would like to just stay at 555, that's all groovy too, and we can do a 3 card reading. What would you be interested in, Jamie? Wow, la. I'm just like just stewing on that information, taking all of that in. Wow. Ay caramba. And how did Gideon react to all this? That's what I'm very interested in. That is so stupid. This isn't a bachelor party. This is your birthday and he's in a relationship. How old is he? That is so juvenile. Even good looking playboys fall in love and stop becoming playboys. This is ridiculous. He was not he was not happy and confused and took them outside. He's 28 and they are older. What? I was gonna say that's like really like I would think someone in their early 20s maybe. It sounds like his cousins definitely or his friends have a whole lot of growing up to do. His cousin needs to get his feelings in check. Don't even know what to suggest for the cousin. Um, and I that's the behavior that we want to see, and that's what I would expect that that's what I was I was gonna say. I bet he wasn't happy about that because I mean he takes all the time and the energy to plan it, and he's a gentleman. I'm assuming and it's your birthday. He's paying for it. Energy, money, time. He cares about you. Like you said, they don't understand how much he cares about you, and then they pull that kind of crap. I would be really, really angry too. I'd be really mad. I'd be very displeased, especially by those who are supposed to be my friends. The 1 card is fine. You got well. Actually, you don't just get 1 card, girl. We're gonna pull you 3 cards, baby girl. So, Miss Jamie, are you you're not new? Are you new to the channel? Are you new to the channel? So I'm gonna pull 3 cards for you. I'm gonna ask if LV is. I can ask if LV is interested in you. I how well do you know LV? If you don't know LV super well, that's probably a great place to start. Because I was just gonna suggest I could do my thoughts, feelings, intentions. Just check in what his thoughts, feelings, and intentions are. But something's telling me that just trying to figure out, you know, if he's interested, period, is more the question. So what would you prefer, Jamie? And welcome. I am so blessed. I asked my angels and I asked Spirit actually last week. I was like, can you please, like, I love my people. I love you guys. And that's like what I love so much about big part of what I love about this channel is like the people who I've met and like who are on this channel. But I was thinking to myself, like, it'd be so cool if like if I could like get new faces, new people that see my channel. And there have been so many new people this week. So welcome. We are a very lovely community, and we're always looking for lovely other people. All right, so he's new to your building at work. Okay, so y'all really don't know each other. So you guys probably see each other a little bit, you know, a little smile here and there. I don't even, maybe you guys talk a little bit. So I think this is a good intro question. I don't think we should get that deep. We probably wouldn't get very deep at all because he just doesn't know you that well. But let's see if he's interested for sure. Let me read this real quick. They made up a lie about being in a car accident. They had a whole plan. Oh my God, a car accident. They had the gall to lie about a car accident. It was $300 tab. Super nice place. Yeah, no, that's not cheap. He tried to hide it, not to ruin everything. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, girl. Yes, is he interested, period? He's seemingly so, but who knows? Do you happen to know his sign by any chance? Have you asked him what his birthday is? And Jamie, what is your sign? LV, Louis Vuitton. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is LV interested in Jamie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is LV interested in Jamie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is LV interested in Jamie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is LV interested in Jamie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is LV interested in Jamie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is LV interested in Jamie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is LV interested in Jamie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is LV interested in Jamie? You're a Taurus and he's a Cancer, or you're a Cancer and he's a Taurus? You already know his sign. That's good. That's good. Okay. 8 of Swords reversed. 7 of Wands reversed. And Temperance. Okay, this is definitely one of those things. He actually told me without asking, which was weird. Oh, very cool. Very cool. So this is definitely what I'm seeing. Give it time. Give it some time here with this Temperance card. It's 100% possible. It's in the cards. It is. But and it's interesting because that's actually the thought that I had before I even pulled cards or asked a question for you was, how well do these people know each other? And because if two people don't know each other extremely well, it can be hard to pick up on those interests. Yes, he does. He does want to share things with you. He enjoys the back and forth. He enjoys the banter. He enjoys, the chit chat. He enjoys sharing your energy essentially when you're there. And you are definitely like a breath of fresh air for him when he's at work with this 8 of Swords reversed, when things feel really stressful and binding. He's happy to see you, see your face, cheers him up. it's nothing super deep, it's nothing, at least not yet. It's not nothing super deep yet, but there's definitely potential here. Um, like as it stands right now, yeah, that's the Seven of Wands reverse. As it stands right now, he just doesn't know you well enough to really have like to confirmedly say like, I'd say he's definitely interested in you. For sure, he's interested in you. There's an interest there. But there's a potential for depth here, is what I'm also seeing. He's quite a sensitive guy, and he's not really the type to just date casually, or he will flirt, but he's not even so much of a flirty guy. You have definitely sparked an interest in him, and he definitely wants to get to know you more. Give this more time. I think things could be quite nice between the two of you, given some time. Um, yeah, I definitely do feel that there is attraction between the two of you, or well, I know you're attracted to him, but I also sense he's attracted to you. But I also do really get that he really does want to know you more. That's a big thing about this. He wants to just get to know you more before he really makes any. Cause he's a bit of a romantic. He's a bit of a romantic, and that is part of this whole thing. Is whenever you guys, it sounds like you guys chat every time you meet up, and he's already saying what his sign is. Like he's telling you who he is, and that's that Temperance card. Is I think he'd love to know more and get figure out more about who you are. So you mentioned past lives recently. Can we do this here, or a personal type thing? Um, I can do past life reading. Well, some of us have had more past lives than others. But we have all had a past life. No, that's not true. There's some people who are brand new souls, but I've met very few who were like not children. Like I feel like there's this new like Generation Alpha, a lot of them are brand new souls. And a lot of Gen Z and millennials are very old. This is just from my reflection. And I sense that you're more of an older soul. How much to do one on Gideon night? I can't, well, that's interesting because I can't confirm. Have I told you that did I tell you in the past that and I'm only asking this like in the sense like, did I do that? Did I say that to you? Did I see that in a reading once that you guys had a past life together? Did I? I think I did actually, didn't I? I mean, the readings I do for you guys are like crazy beautiful. And you know what's crazy though, Lala, is remember we did your birthday reading? How can you even trust me anymore? With all that beauty. But actually now the more I think about it, yeah, no, I do think there's a strong possibility that you guys were in a past life together. We can do one. We can do a past life reading. Yeah. It doesn't cost any extra. It's the same amount. I just ask spirit what was one of the last past lives that you were in together, and it will illustrate it. But the thing about your birthday, how your birthday showed up, how it was going to be the best birthday ever, and all this and that, and then it ended up being sabotaged. But then at the same time, despite the sabotage, it really it would have actually been like the best birthday ever, quite frankly. If it just didn't have to do with outside forces. But was it nice despite that? I just didn't see the negative. Yeah, and I've talked about it. We've talked about it recently too. But there's certain things that sometimes tarot won't reveal. Um, But he invited my sister as the surprise too. Oh, that's really sweet. I love that. And your actual birthday is tomorrow. Oh, okay. Happy early birthday, girl. December 5th, that's I have a friend whose birthday it's her whose birthday is it tomorrow. It's her birthday tomorrow. I give her a text, send her a little message. I haven't talked to her in a little while. Yeah, so what I do for the soulmate reading, I think it was the celebration card you pulled. Yeah, the three of you. Yes, the Three of Cups. Celebrate good. I when I many moons ago when I first started learning tarot, I assigned like I like learned. I mean they are cards, so I learned them like flashcards. Like I would put notes on them and stuff. And for the Three of Cups, I remember one of my notes was celebrate. I wrote celebrate good times. Come on. So yeah, that's my celebrate good time. It is a celebrate. That is what it is. It's a celebration, and like I said, I remember telling you as well. I've pulled it on numerous occasions, on birthdays and days of celebration. Um, yeah, no, it's a great card. It's definitely, and I've been pulling it a lot for people. Um, when people ask me like how their December is gonna be, or how the next month's gonna be. I've been seeing the Three of Cups a lot. Three of Cups also reminds me a lot of like the holidays. It's not romantic necessarily. Well, it can be, but it's really not. It's more about just like good times with those who you love, no matter what they are to you in your life. But I do remember now. I do believe that the two of you have been in a past life together, and I would be really interested in seeing what that was like. Because I often find that, I mean, because we can be any gender, we can be any type of person in any life. Rich, poor, we can live to be very long, we can live, it could be a shorter life. Um, I've done a lot of past life regression, and the variety is pretty crazy. Um, yeah. So there may have been a life where like you were the man and he was the woman. I've seen that happen a lot with people. Um, yeah. I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but I often see that with people. It's really interesting. It's super interesting. I'm sure you were a man at least once in one of your lives, and they say you act like a dude. Um, yeah, no, I've done a lot of passive regression. The last life I was in, I was a woman. I was a lesbian, but I was a woman. Lesbians are still women. But the life before that, I was a little boy. Um, anyway, so it's really really interesting. So yeah, it would be 11/11. Just it's a 10 card reading, 10 card spread. For to see if you guys, not if, I don't even think it's a matter. Really don't think it's a question of if. Yes, thank you, Night Bob. Be sure to like this video. Absolutely. You are a buddy. If you are a friend. Thank you for being a friend. And tonight I am using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. The Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. And thank you so much, sweet Lala. Thanks, girl, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me add you here to the queue. And I'm going to run to the loo really quickly. And I will be right back and we will get right on into this. And we are back. Thank you so much, Lala, again for your donation, girl. Yes, so I'm sorry I didn't even check the amount you sent. I just did. Thank you so much, love. So deeply appreciated. Yeah, so we can do a past life reading and then we can do another question. Not a problem, not a problem at all. Just gonna hydrate. This is exciting. But you know what's always really exciting to see about these things is the power dynamics, how they can be different, how they can sometimes be reversed, how they can sometimes, how patterns can sometimes repeat themselves. It's all very interesting. We're going to get into it. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Please describe the last past life that Gideon and Lala had together. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please describe and illustrate the last past life Gideon and Lala had together. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please illustrate the last past life Gideon and Lala had together. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please illustrate the last past life that Gideon and Lala had together. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please illustrate the last past life that Gideon and Lala had together. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please illustrate the last past life that Gideon and Lala had together. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please describe the last past life that Gideon and Lala had together. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please describe the last past life that Gideon and Lala had together. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please describe the last past life that Gideon and Lala had together. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please illustrate the last past life Gideon and Lala had together. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please illustrate the last past life Gideon and Lala had together. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please describe the last past life Gideon and Lala had together. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please describe the last past life Gideon and Lala had together. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please describe the last past life Gideon and Lala had together. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please describe the last past life Gideon and Lala had together. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, something feels kind of weird about it. You're a little nervous, I am too. And this gave me some advice I can apply to this lifetime. Yes, yes. And just because things are good between, anyway, we're gonna see what's going on. The Magician reversed, Seven of Wands reversed, Knight of Cups reversed, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups reversed, 5 of Swords reversed, 5 of Cups reversed, the Hermit reversed, oh my, King of Wands reversed, and 3 of Pentacles reversed, oh my, oh my. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. In this life that this is illustrating, first thing I'm picking up is you guys were married. You were married, and it was a rough marriage. But not so much, it wasn't so much because of anything that either of you, anything to do with either of you. You guys had a really rough, so what I'm seeing is a huge farm. You guys lived on a farm, and you had hella kiddos. You had hella kids helping on the farm as well. But you guys were always, there was a lot of, not so much poverty, but it was hard times. And those hard times made it really difficult for there to be romance of any type with this 2 of Cups reverse. The fact that you had to work together, especially even as a family unit, this 3 of Pentacles, means that you lived together and you worked together, all on a farm, so there was no, even that kind of, the concept of even having a separate life for a marriage was only for like, well, this was a long time ago, girl. This was not like, I mean, and I know living on a farm is still difficult to this day, but this was like, I'm thinking like around 100 years ago. Times were tough. And even the concept of having like a romantic life, like separate from that, was often very difficult and very different, or like not even like explored or looked into. That was kind of seen as something that was only for the bougie. And at that time, I feel in my spirit we were supposed to heal the wound. Yes, this is all about healing a wound. You guys could have had something wonderful, because you guys were in love at one point. There was a reason why the 2 of you came together in that life and got married. You guys got married hella young, because that's just how people got married way young this is like over 100 years ago, a little over 100 years ago. This was, it looks like kind of, it may be the Middle East, but it could also be Europe. But the people in the village, you got married very, very young. You had kids very, very, very young. The 2 of you did that. And I think you inherited you guys inherited one of your parents' farm. So you also had this Ten of Pentacles situation, it wasn't just you guys and your kids. It was also it wasn't your parents, it was his parents. You inherited his farm. Yes, so you come from a line of sharecropping and poverty, and even though he's coming from Africa, his lineage looks very similar. This is crazy. Yeah, but farming is also very different in Africa. I asked you earlier, what country is he from? I'm not super knowledgeable of the entire continent of Africa, but I have a decent amount of knowledge, geographical knowledge regarding Africa and Africa. He's from Ghana. Okay. So I do know that farming is very, very different there. That's what Ghana's like, right? Isn't that like central? It's West Africa. Okay, he's West African. Okay, that helps me. Farming is it's a different ball game out there. It's a different ball game out there. And in this life, it sounds more like that type of a thing where like the family lives with you. Like, I mean, especially in this Ten of Pentacles, we've got the grandpa, we've got the mom, the dad, we've got the kiddo, we've got the two dogs. It's a full house. And it was a lot in that life. It was a lot. It became to be too much, and it took away from your guys' love, and it made him and you difficult to work with because you guys were in a constant power play. It's funny, I was talking about power dynamics. Well, the two of you were basically always in a power play. No one ever had the upper hand. You guys always kind of had the upper hand, but we're always trying to get an upper hand on each other because it was so frustrating working together. There was a lot of magic, like I'm saying, it's a part of the slave trade. I'm a black woman child. No, oh no. No, the sharecropping. Yeah, no, that's the part. That's the slave trade part. Absolutely. Um, and ancestral wounds. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. Um, totally, absolutely. This life though was not in Africa. It was not an African life. I'm not this like I told you. What I'm seeing looks more like it could have been like in the Middle East or like the Mediterranean, a Mediterranean, very like mountainous part of Europe is what I'm seeing in this life. And there was a lot of magic, but then things happened, life happened, and it was defeating. It felt defeated. Um, Seven of Wands, yeah, Seven of Wands reversed, the Five of Cups reversed, right next to the Five of Swords reversed. Yeah, things. You guys had a lot of regrets. It's happening right now too. We both are constantly battling our egos. Yeah. When really what y'all need to do is understand that you'll never win because your egos are just like your egos are very, very similar. And it's only got to be equality or nothing. And that was a big problem here in this lifetime. And it resulted in regrets and guilt, feelings of loss, especially towards the end, because at which point, like, I don't think there was never really a point where you guys ever were able to sit back and retire and like watch your kids take care of the farms. Like you were working until the day you died, and there wasn't time to just, maybe possibly rekindle things as you got older. There never was time to do it. And it was something that the two of you always wanted to do, but never told one another. There was a huge amount of love, and it was lost with this Knight of Cups reversed, and it was never found again. Oh, this is sad. And it was never found again with the Hermit reversed. And my spirit guides keep on telling me, well, that's the way that life was then, Sophie. Life was very, very different for Gideon and Lala during this time period. This was years and years and years ago in a very different place. So, this was a tale as old as time, these kind of stories. But it still feels sad to me. Thank you very much for your donation, Shanna. I appreciate you. That's what's different. I've had a big ego death. Yeah, I was gonna talk about ego death. Yeah, past 5 years. And it's almost as if once I came out of that dark space, he appeared. Interesting. Have you talked to him about that's so I didn't even I almost mentioned ego death, girl, but I was like, I don't know, should we get into that? Should we get into that? So you've been through a massive ego death over the last 5 years, and you that's interesting, and you say that once you came out of that dark space, you feel that he appeared. Um have you thought about talking to him about ego death and the advantages of it? Because it's huge. I mean, it's huge. I've been trying to get there for years. I think I've made some massive improvements. Like actually, like precisely what you said over the past 5 years or so. And you're what, 35 now, right? Or how wasn't did? Sorry, maybe you're younger than that. I don't know. Why did I assume you were 35? I think it was because someone I know celebrated a 35th birthday recently. Am I right? Was that you? He's in the middle of his. Okay, so he is. He is. Okay, that's why you've been picking up. And you are 35. Okay, okay, okay. Coo. Perfect. It's a great age, girl. It's a great age, I think. That's what you've been picking up is he's learning a very hard way. Yeah, yeah. And what I'm really seeing here is like, yeah, you guys really towards the end of your life, it was just like, damn. And if you never told the other person, like, it would be nice to rekindle things. So it was kind of like this wound that never healed in this past life, and you never got to tell one another, that you even wanted to heal it. That's sad. That part is sad, I think. But that's the beauty of reincarnation, is that it allows our souls um, to experience the things that we need, that we perhaps wanted to in a past life, but we're not able to. So you've got another question, Miss Lala, and if you have any additional questions about that life, please ask me. The way I'm Buddhist and I don't want to be reincarnated again, I'm good. Being human is tiring. Well, Amy, that just means that you're probably a deeper Buddhist than a lot of Buddhists. Technically you've reached nirvana, right? Or you're excited to reach nirvana. The idea of nirvana actually, ironically, scares me more than the idea of not having the opportunity to try things out again. Isn't that weird? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe some days I feel that way, and that's my parents' story and his parents' story. They'll work until they die. Oh, we both want them to build wealth so we can break that curse. Totally. Or we both want to build wealth so we can break that curse. Totally. Absolutely. Absolutely. Break that cycle. Break that cycle. Yep. Absolutely. And you will. You will, Lala. You will. And he will too. It sounds like you guys are already quite well on your way. Um, you I don't know your full, I'm not your financial advisor. I don't know your full, history, but I can tell you that you will be an extremely abundant woman. You will have an extreme amount of abundance in your life, more than you already have. That I absolutely get that vibe from you. Like you're very determined. Oh, that's very cool. Or watch after our living family. Yeah, like being like being an angel guide essentially. Love that idea. I have no idea what else to ask. Want to just read me? Do you want me to read you to filth, Lala? If you want, I can. We can just do a general reading. Or if you want, we can save it for a rainy day. We can save it for, I mean, I'll be on again tomorrow. I'll be on again. I'll be here all week. You know me. And thank you very much, South Sahara, for your donation, love. Thank you. Let me add you to the list here. It's very funny. It's very funny. YouTube, you see this? YouTube? All these super chats? Yeah. Just saying. They're real. They're here. Don't tell me they're not here. Sorry, I shouldn't talk about my issues with the big WT under my live streams. Don't want Sweet Susan getting upset. How are you doing, South Sahara? I hope you're doing well. Do a general, let's see what's coming. Okay, yeah, for sure. For sure. Whoa, something's going like nutso in my chat. It's saying, whoa, it's saying that South Sahara donated like, and it keeps on going. Wow, YouTube's telling me that you've donated me like $100 at this point, South Sahara. Well, thank you so much. Woo! No, it's like there's some weird glitch going on where I don't know if it's happening on your side too. But it keeps on posting your super chat. That's funny. All right, let's do this. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Please provide Lala with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lala with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lala with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lala with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lala with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lala with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lala with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lala with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lala with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lala with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lala with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lala with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lala with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lala with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lala with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? Hope you're well today. The Chariot reversed, Justice, Nine of Cups reversed, Judgment reversed, Nine of Swords reversed, the Empress, the High Priestess reversed, Nine of Pentacles reversed, Nine of Wands, and the Devil reversed. Holy cannoli. Okay, all right. What's going on here? So it's interesting. I don't know why you're getting all these damn reverses. I'm trying to figure that out myself, girl. I mentioned the Three of Cups being a happy birthday card. I also think Nine of Cups is a happy birthday card, but we've got this reversed here. Nine of Cups is about dissatisfaction, but we've also got a nine underneath, the Nine of Pentacles reversed, which is something. Something of value being tested in some way with this. I don't think Honestly, I know I didn't predict like what those guys did on your birthday, but like I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to pull some kind of crap like that in the future with this judgment reverse. But I sincerely don't think that they're not going to be able to pull anything off here. They're being like really, really juvenile. I mean, it's possible. I didn't think of looking at it that way, Lala, but that's a good way of looking at it. Yeah, yeah, being tested, judgment reversed. And if that, I was gonna say, whatever's going on here though, and you're right, judgment reverse is often a sign that one's being tested. And if that is the case, you absolutely have the stamina to withstand whatever comes your way, no doubt. Um, you've got 3 9s here. Hey Robin, how are you doing, love? Like there is a message here about stagnation. How not even stagnation, but how something is difficult to move forward. I am still taking donations, Robin. Yes. How something is difficult to move past despite being fully firmly seated in your divine feminine energies with this Empress card. Definitely things about outside forces trying to hamper something good in your life. I also, because I'm also seeing that here with the Devil reversed underneath the Nine of Swords reverse. I don't think that whatever these efforts are going to be successful. Well, tell me a little bit. We can figure that out, actually. What's going on with your career? I was thinking it was more I want to give them a name, Gideon's friends, the goons. Thought it was more the goons coming around and acting fools again. Because they're not going to touch you. Whatever, like, it's something about some kind of outside forces that are making things difficult, testing you, definitely testing you, making things not as satisfactory as they should be, causing some some fears and anxieties sometimes, but that they ultimately have no power over you. Could be your work. It's true with this the devil. The devil is often indicative of your career. It depends on how you feel about your job. Do you feel like you should move from your job? Have you been feeling like that? Okay, okay. If you're feeling stuck in your job, does it like, yeah, okay, okay. That's what this is about. It's not the goons. This is your guide saying, girl, get on LinkedIn, get on whatever site you use to find another job and find another one because you've got way too much potential that's being wasted here. The Empress is also wasted potential. When I see the Magician or the Empress, you feel like crap daily. That's not cool. That's terrible. Yeah, and that jobs aren't. I mean, jobs, are jobs for a reason. That's why we get paid. People get paid to do them. Like, oftentimes they're not that much fun. Like, anything that requires us to have to work is usually it's work, but it shouldn't make you feel like crap daily. And you know that. You know that. And I think you're gonna find something that's going to be a lot more fair to you and more balanced towards you with this Justice card. And you're gonna have no problem striking out on your own here with this High Priestess reverse. Yeah, with this Nine of Pentacles reverse. Okay, yeah, no, this, I don't know how I didn't see it. I was so focused on Gideon and his friends. I'm still railing on that. But yeah, no, this is very looking at it from a career standpoint, and you telling me what you're telling me. Your our guides don't want us to ever feel that way, and they know you're feeling that way, and they need it to come to a stop because they're saying that there's so much on the horizon for you. Have you tried looking at other jobs? And it isn't that they're not even suggesting a career change. That's not even necessarily, maybe maybe you are wanting a career change. I'm not sure, but it's more, to me it feels like more your actual place of employment is what they feel is holding you back. Like you could just find a much better option that would offer you a lot of growth and stability and more pentacles at the end of the day. Yeah, the Chariot reverse. Yeah, that was the first card that stuck. Energy. Want to ask about his friend. I know their names. Same or money. I don't care where at this point. Yeah, if you want to make another donation, you can totally make another donation, love. I do have to get to so the rule so no, but honestly, so the little rule that I have is you can make we can do up to 20 cards, and you can make another donation, and I don't mind reading for you again, but I just have to add you to the line if you don't mind. Okay, thank you so much. You're such a sweetheart, Law. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, actually here, there we are. All right, Miss Foxy, and it's a pretty short line, my love, so we don't have much to worry about here at all. Here. Miss Foxy Vixen, thank you so much for your donation, love. I appreciate you. As always, Shanna. I think you posted your question right there with your donation. Is my ex-fiance Hayden seeing someone else? Okay, let's see. And then Cece made a donation in Cash App. Hello, Cece. I didn't even see that. Let's see here. Let's see, Cece. No, I still haven't gotten anything on Cash App, but it's pretty good about notifying me pretty quickly unless there's something going on with the app. But if anybody's made any donations other than all donations tonight have been through SuperChat except for Lala. She donated on PayPal. It came through immediately. So maybe it's something going on with Cash App, but I don't even mind showing. I can show you. There's nothing. When my last transaction was yesterday at 8 p.m. So that as the last person that I got. So hopefully it'll come through. All right, Shanna Bobana. I'm gonna see if Miss Foxy Vixen. I'm gonna wait a few minutes for Shanna to get here. Oh, there we go. Here it is. Thank you so much, Cece, for your donation. I just got it. I just received it. Thank you. Miss Foxy Vixen, are you there? Shanna? I want to make Shanna is there when I ask her question for her. And thank you so much, Lala, for your donation. There she is. Thank you so much, Shanna. What's going on here? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Hayden anybody? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Shanna's ex Hayden currently seeing somebody? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Shanna's ex Hayden currently seeing somebody? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Shanna's ex Hayden currently seeing somebody? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Shanna's ex Hayden currently seeing somebody? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Shanna's ex Hayden currently seeing somebody? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Shanna's ex Hayden currently seeing somebody? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Shanna's ex Hayden currently seeing somebody? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Shanna's ex Hayden currently seeing somebody? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Shanna's ex Hayden currently seeing somebody? Five of Wands, Eight of Wands, Six of Pentacles reversed, Page of Pentacles, and the Tower. And thank you so much for your donation, Miss Robin. Thank you. Shanna, if he is seeing somebody, it's not serious. The only I'm getting conflictual energy. I am getting some sexual energy, but I'm also getting with energy that's emotionally withholding with the Six of Pentacles reversed, as well as the Tower. He's not allowing himself to surrender to romance at this time with anyone, is what I feel. Do I think that it's possible that he could be talking to women and flirting with them? Yeah, that's a possibility. Do I think there's any level of seriousness within it? No, I don't. I really don't. The Six of Pentacles reverse tells me everything. He's not willing to be equally giving at this time. There's no equal level of give and take with him. So like I said, there might be like some girl that he's like maybe talking to, but I don't think he's even like touching her, to be honest. And if he was, it would be like, I feel like it's almost like he'd be rude to her. Like, he's not looking to make a connection at this time. Okay, there might be something physical. There might be something like him needing to get some immediate need met, but it's not. And even then, I would be a little surprised. Okay, and thank you so very much for your donation, Ryan. I really appreciate you, and thank you for your donation, Ryan. I appreciate you very much. South Sahara, thank you so much for your donation, South Sahara. So you made a donation for $9.99 over SuperChat. So we can do like a 7-card reading if you'd like. No problemo. You're very welcome, Shanna. Much love and light to you. Thank you. South Sahara, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Thank you. South Sahara, you there? South Sahara, please come to the chat. It is your turn, South Sahara. Thank you. When your name is called, you have 3 minutes to come to the chat. I'll call your name several times, so if you're like, in the kitchen or whatever. South Sahara, please come to the chat. If you are not here, we move on to the next person in line. South Sahara, you there, girl? She went south, right? I was thinking the same thing. I was like, is she in the Sahara right now? She went to the deep south. Get my lip gloss on, my lip balm. South Sahara girl, please come to the chat. I would so appreciate that if you came to the chat. There's South Sahara. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, love. Sorry, we were just singing silly songs. I'm just silly. Is that your real name? Is your actual first name Sahara? First of all, is your actual first name Sahara? I need to know what your first name is. And, oh, you probably posted your question because you made a donation over SuperChat, right? My Libra David's energy felling towards me. South Sahara, I don't understand what the question is. You're wondering what your guy David's energy is towards you? Do you want me to do my romance spread, which is his thoughts, feelings, and intentions, or just his energy towards you? Hey, South Sahara, what is your name? I need to know your name. Do you want me to do thoughts, feelings, and intentions? I see you. I just gotta. I'm sure she's on a delay. Oh, it's Lubna. Hey, Lubna, girl. I'm sorry. I forgot her username. Lubna username. How are you doing today, Lubna? So, Lubna, do you want me to do the thoughts, feelings, and intentions thread? I see you, baby girl. I hate it when this happens. It's not your fault. It's not your fault either. Maybe you should close out your browser and open it up again, because I think that we're not on the same. Okay. That was totally typed really badly. That's what you get for having long nails. Please refresh your browser. Oh, I don't know why I had a timer going, but then that's really weird. Your name is Lubna. Thank you, Lubna. Do you want me to do David's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards you? If I don't get an answer from you in the next couple minutes, I'm just gonna default to energies, okay? I think that's what you wrote, so we'll just go with what you wrote. Okay, babes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is David's energy towards Lubna? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is David's energy towards Lubna? Angels, messengers. You want? Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are David's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Lubna? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are David's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Lubna? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are David's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Lubna? Messengers and spirit guides. What are David's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Lubna? Messengers and spirit guides. What are David's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Lubna? Messages and spirit guides, what are David's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Luna? Messages and spirit guides, what are David's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Luna? Messages and spirit guides, what are David's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Luna? Messages and spirit guides, what are David's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Luna? Messages and spirit guides, what are David's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Luna? Messages and spirit guides, what are David's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Luna? Messages and spirit guides, what are David's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Luna? King of Swords reversed. The Empress reversed. Four of Cups reversed. Nine of Pentacles. The Emperor. The Tower. And Five of Wands. Are you guys not speaking to each other right now? He feels as though he's missing you with this Four of Cups reversed. But I am sensing that this connection has been put on hold. Am I correct there? It's like I'm seeing him missing you. I'm seeing him conflicted with this Five of Wands. He's got some kind of conflicts and reservations about moving forward. You're feeling as though his behavior towards you has not been the kindest. It could have been, it definitely could have been nicer and could be nicer. With this King of Swords reversed. But he's still... What is the situation between the two of you, Lubna, with you and David? Because the feelings that I'm getting are that he misses you, but if there's space between the two of you, I feel that he thinks that it's necessary for whatever reason. Yet he still feels that there's a lot of value between the two of you with this Nine of Pentacles. He's just got, there are inner conflicts and reservations with this Five of Wands and Tower moment here. And I'm trying to communicate with you to figure out what's going on, so we can kind of figure out a little better what this is illustrating. But without you're not, okay, so you're not speaking, okay. That's this King of Swords reverse. And so what's going on is, so despite the fact that, I'm guessing that I feel like he's the one that decided to pull away. I'm getting that feeling with this Four of Cups reversed and the Empress reversed. Do I think that he's going to come back to you? I do. I think he is going to communicate with you again. I think you can expect him to communicate with you again because he still feels like your emperor at the end of the day. He still feels as though there is value within this connection over arguments. Bingo. That's Five of Wands is the arguments card. We could even consider the Tower an arguments card as well, but the Five of Wands was the conflict that I was talking about. It's not, okay, so it's not inner conflict, it's outer conflict. It's the arguments that the two of you have had in the past. Well, what I can tell you, hun, is He does want a break. He does. I don't know how long you guys have not been speaking, but he does want to continue a little bit of a break. But I do also see, I do see him coming forward towards you. I don't know exactly when, but I wouldn't be surprised if it happens sooner than later, honestly. You said he wanted a break after arguing. He didn't say break up though, I bet, did he? Because because the Empress reversed is like, he still thinks that you are, look at this girl. We got the Emperor and the Empress. Yeah, I had a feeling it was a little while. So like, don't expect it to happen tomorrow, but also don't be surprised if it happens in the next month. I'm not trying to give you false hope. That's not what I'm here for. That would be messed up. That'd be really messed up. He still feels like your emperor, and he still feels like you are his empress, but he feels that a pause needs to be had. And it is taking a little longer than we would all like. It's been almost 3 months, like you said. But I don't think it's going to be much longer than that, girl. I really don't. I feel him coming. I feel his energy's moving closer to you. Does he want it? Yes. Girl, that's what I said to you. I said, don't be surprised. He's going to reach out to you. Yes. He wants to come back. He's not done. He's not done here. That's why he didn't say he wanted to break up, because he didn't want to break up. He wanted a break. He wants to come back. Absolutely. And he knows that he needs to be the one to step up and do that. Okay. So that is what I see for you, Miss Lubna. Thank you so much for your donation, love. I really appreciate you. And we just received a donation from Philomena. Thank you so much, Philomena. Cece, thank you so much for your donation, girl. Cece, please come to the chat. Hi, Cece. Sorry, what are you saying no to, Lubna? Hi, Cece. Cece, did you want a full reading, or did you have 2 questions? Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Danny's intentions towards him and Angels, messengers, and spirit guides? What are Danny's intentions towards him and CC? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Danny's intentions towards him and CC? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Danny's intentions towards him and CC? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Danny's intentions towards him and CC? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Danny's intentions towards him and Cece? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Danny's intentions towards him and Cece? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Danny's intentions towards him and Cece? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Danny's intentions towards him and Cece? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Danny's intentions towards him and Cece? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Danny's intentions towards him and Cece? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Danny's intentions towards him and Cece? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Danny's intentions towards him and Cece? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Danny's intentions towards him and Cece? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Danny's intentions towards him and Cece? You're very welcome, Lubna. You're very, very welcome. Knight of Wands reversed, Two of Wands, Six of Swords, Seven of Wands reversed, the Devil reversed, Nine of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, the Hermit, and Two of Cups. Geez, what drama. Up and down and up and down. So are you guys currently not talking, CC? What's going on again with you guys? This Six of Swords and Three of Swords is making me, it's like wee you, like breakup or some kind of like break. Not necessarily a breakup, but some kind of parting between two people. Doesn't have to be permanent. Could be a temporary little breaky thing. And I do, and if there is some kind of lack of communication between the two of you right now, let's see, we've got the Seven of Wands reversed. No contact for about 3 weeks. Okay. I was going to say, if there's no, I was going to say, first of all, if there is communication, I'd be very surprised. But what I wanted to add was if there's no communication between the two of you right now, I would be very, very surprised if he did not reach out to you. He in and out and juggles. He's up and down. He is. He's very up and down. He's a Leo girl. I've dated more Leos than I have any other sign. I'm weak. I'm weak I am, it's very hard for me to resist a Leo. They're difficult though. They're tough. And I'm not saying that he doesn't have affection for you. I haven't said that. I do, because I do see it. We've got this Two of Cups ultimate intention right here. He does want something solid with you. That's why I was saying I see that there's separation right here, but I'd be really hard pressed to think this is going to last very long, because this separation is something that he's having difficulty with as well, with the Devil reversed. But yeah, he is going through a little hermit phase right now. He's taking this is similar to the last reading. He's taking a little step back. Lord, give me the strength. Right, yeah. No, you got the strength. I mean, if you want, this is what it's all about, actually. Nine of Wands is all this strength that you have. And you can choose to use it, and you can choose not to use it if you want. The question is whether it's fair what he chooses to put you through. This up and down, this... What I'm seeing is he's very sure of how, and knows damn well how he feels about you. It's a very much Two of Cups situation. But that might be the hardest part for him to reckon with. That he really, truly loves you. I don't know if he feels like he wants to be a playboy or something. I'm definitely not sensing another woman. Don't worry about that. But I'm thinking about all the Leos I've dated. And it's not even about dating other women. It's about ego, about being able to say, I'm an unattached man. And then they go home at night and they cry because they don't have a woman with them, and they're a lion and they need a lioness in their den. So Leo men are a complicated species. This is not over, unless you want it to be. But it's not over. He's not done. He's still attached to you. He still sees a future with you, with the Two of Wands. He wants to make things work with the Eight of Pentacles. You can maybe even expect, shockingly, an apology from him. And I'm also seeing that not only do you have a lot of strength with this Nine of Wands, but things should get a little better here. He should get a little better over time. I don't know how long you've known him or been dating him, but he's going to get better with time. Okay? And this is exactly what I'm talking about. When Leos really love a woman, and I've been loved by a Leo. I have been loved by a Leo. Oftentimes, the beginning part is like, first they'll woo you, right, and pull out the red carpet, and then they get swept up in their emotions and it freaks them out. And sometimes they run away, and they always run back. Like, if he apologizes, there must be water in hell. Yeah, no, they don't apologize. Leos don't apologize. But I was thinking more doing something nice for you. You know what? That kind of an apology, like maybe buying you something or taking you somewhere, not actually saying anything, but you go back over 10 years, so you know how he operates. So, however he does that, however he does express some kind of, um, oh, he's a love bomber. Well, Leo, yeah. Well, get ready for a bombing. Get ready to take shelter because he's about to get back into that mode. Yeah, no, yeah, your guides are even saying like get ready, girl, gear up because he's not done. You guys go back over 10 years. Wow. That's something. But yeah, it does sound very, very complicated. But I'm also not gonna say that it's nice. I'll say nice gesture apology. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, his feelings for you run deeply. Um, I'm not gonna say that he's not a pain in the butt because he does strike me as a gentleman who is kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. But I can also totally understand why you're so into him and why this runs so deeply between the two of you. Oh, a nice gesture apology. I thought you meant like a jester, like he would like tell you some kind of joke or be like a dork or something. I was like, okay, yeah, I guess, totally. Yeah, no, a nice gesture apology, absolutely. That's how Leos do it. No, they don't say the A word. They don't say that. But they do nice things. They do really nice things, and that's what I think he's gonna do. Yeah, he knows the things you like and he knows what you like to do and he'll pull out the stops, I think. Yeah, they can be no, yeah, no, they can be huge pains. They can also be really wonderful guys too though. It's rough. I'm not excusing his behavior or any of the behavior I've experienced with Leo men, but and I'm not going to say like their difficulty is worth it because no one should ever be difficult. There should never be difficulty as like a caveat of being, you know, with someone who's very enjoyable. No, they shouldn't. You know what I mean? But I totally understand it, and yeah, it ain't over, girl. It's not over. Don't worry. And yeah, in terms of intentions, expect some really really nice gestures and behavior and communication. Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Cece, again for your donation. Much love and light to you, and I really appreciate you. Thank you. Miss Lala, thank you so much, girl, for your donation. Let's see here. Okay. Lala, you there, girl? Is Lala there? So I feel I know what expect while getting is in school. What about a question around after he graduates in April? Okay, what do you want to ask? Re, you want to you want to ask like um, jeez, excuse me, I'm trying to think of a good way of putting this? Well, I'm gonna run to the kitchen, and while I'm doing that, I'll think. All right, and we are back. So, okay, I know what to expect while getting. Okay, so like what our relationship will be like, type of thing. If it will be less closed off. I feel like he still holds back a lot. Okay. Okay. So he's still in school. I did not know that. Grad school? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Lala and Gideon? How will Lala and Gideon be after he graduates? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Gideon be towards Lala after he graduates? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Gideon be towards Lala after he graduates? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Gideon be towards Lala after he graduates? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Gideon be towards Lala after he graduates? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Gideon be towards Lala after he graduates? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Gideon be towards Lala after he graduates? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Gideon be towards Lala after he graduates? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Gideon be towards Lala after he graduates? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Gideon be towards Lala after he graduates? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Gideon be towards Lala after he graduates? Yes, he was hiding that he's working 3 jobs while getting his MBA. Whoa. That's I don't even know why he would hide that. That's something he should be really proud of. Like, that's crazy, like, driven and motivated. Like, damn, if I could do that while getting his MBA. Yeah, y'all are gonna break the cycle that you were talking about, that the cycle of poverty. I don't like to call it a curse of poverty, but there is definitely oftentimes an ancestral cycle of poverty that gets perpetuated that can absolutely be stopped. And often and it starts with a mindset. It 100% does. Yes, there are different opportunities in different places, and yes, and that's part of this. You said he's from Ghana, right? So he came here to have, I'm assuming, to find a better opportunity, in some way. Oh wait, did he leave Ghana to not be a farmer? But ironically, you want to have a farm? But a farm in America would be different. It's like he's embarrassed. He feels like he should be further along. Sounds like wow. I'd be embarrassed to meet him. I'd be like I salute you. Like serious? Like I'm not worthy. He's got very it must have been his upbringing. He's got very you just want chickens. I know that's kind of just my idea. Like I want to farm just like I want puppies and chickens and cats. Not even puppies, I just want cats and chickens, really. And I want them all to get along. I want them to all be friends. Actually, I had a vision once when I was like 22, like where will I be when I'm 55? And I was holding a cat on a farm. It was really cool. I was like, oh yeah, I'm down for that. But anyway, yeah, no chickens, down with that. But I get what you mean. Yeah. So I feel like someone in his family has really made him feel like he needs to just has put a lot of pressure on him. He's had there's a lot of pressure, and I'm sure there still is a lot of pressure on him. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Gideon be towards Lala when he graduates? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Gideon be towards Lala after he graduates? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Gideon be towards Lala after he graduates? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Gideon be towards Lala after he graduates? Is the rest of his family? Well, his cousin's here, so I'm guessing like a lot. The rest of his family is here. I don't know how long is he? Was he born here? Two of Cups. I was gonna say the energy feels good. Seven of Cups reversed. The Hermit. The Hierophant. Nine of Swords reversed. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. King of Wands reversed, Three of Swords reversed, and Three of Wands reversed. I feel like he's going to be more serious about your guys' deep, loving affection. He went from Ghana to China to the US. Oh, damn, that's a journey. To China? So he went to school, like as a kiddo, as a China, he grew up in China? Or as Trump calls it, China? Ew, I can't even make jokes about that man. I can't even. But China, wow. Does he speak any Mandarin or Cantonese? What an incredible journey. Um, so the love runs deep. The love is real, and I feel like it's going to become more important to him once he graduates, and that just may have to do with a certain level of maturity. But I also feel like he's going to be deeply assessing this connection with the Hermit card and assessing his role in your life. He's a civil engineer. Oh, impressive. He graduated high school and got his BA in civil engineering in China. He does speak Mandarin. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, dude's going to be super, in my opinion, he's already very successful. Another reason he's embarrassed. Why? Wait, I don't get why he's embarrassed. Because he speaks Mandarin? Do you know how cool that is? That's so sexy. That's like really hot, girl. Like, I think I've told you before, like a guy can look like Quasimodo, and if he speaks four languages and he like knows how to do quantum physics, like I'm just like, ah, like smart guys are like that. That's like really impressive. He's super smart, super driven, and this is the thing. Now he has to work low paying jobs while in school. Oh, well, we all had to do that. I had to do that when I was in school. I mean, okay, not all of us. There's some rich kids, obviously, that go to school and don't have to do that, and their parents pick up the slack. I get it. But And he's a whole engineer. I get you. He's not going to have to be doing these jobs for much longer. There's nothing embarrassing about working hard. Oh my gosh, he's got really crazy high standards for himself. Yeah, he's really questioning. He's gonna really question where he belongs in your life. This Hermit card, the King of Wands reversed, the Hierophant, um, and I think he's gonna make a more concerted effort to try to keep things more level and like afloat. I bet their reaction. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. There's this girl. I forget her, I think her name's Oriental Pearl. She's this tall blonde girl and she lives in Japan. I think she lives in Japan and Taiwan and she speaks like she speaks Cantonese, Mandarin, Japanese, Taiwanese. She speaks like and the look on she speaks all these rare dialects too. She looks like Sailor Moon and like she'll just like randomly compliment someone or something. In the videos, I don't know if you've ever seen her videos, but they are fantastic. Like people are just like, you know my language? Like, wait, what? Like, you took the time to learn my hard ass language? It's really, really sweet. I love it. I bet they're really impressed. That's really cool. Yeah, what I'm seeing here is also, I do see him putting off some decisions with the Seven of Cups reversed. I don't know what that's all about. But I also see him being more forthright in his communication with you, which is something I think that you mentioned earlier about how you were hoping that he would be just a little more open. Yes, it is that's very, very sexy. He has very, very high standards for himself, and it's only going to it's only going to make him, he knows it, he should know that he's every single day he's harnessing the present moment just to be the best person he can be, and he will be the best, and he's going to be an amazing, like he already is, like, but like he's not wasting an ounce of his potential is what I have to say. I see even in myself, a lot of us end up wasting a lot of our potential, but there's some people who just don't waste a tiny drop of it, and that's totally his attitude towards life, and that can also, I feel like that attitude was still there in that past life of yours, and that might have been a big part of what came between the two of you, was that his father's farm was so important to him, making sure that the family farm was being tended to. Sorry, I'm talking about the past life reading. um he's got a work ethic on him that is like that he should not compare to others. He's got a very unique and special work ethic that should not be compared to others. No one else should be. I mean, if someone wants to work like him, hallelujah. Like I wish I could, but to expect, and I hope he doesn't expect other people to have the same work ethic. He doesn't strike me as that type. You know what I'm talking about though? People who have just like insane work ethics, and then they're like, why doesn't everyone else be like me? It's just like, dude, well, some people, maybe because you don't deal with ADD, and like maybe because you like like there's various reasons why not everyone is on the same level of the playing field, but I don't feel like he applies that to other people. I don't feel like that's the case here. I feel like I feel like things are gonna chill out more once he graduates with this Nine of Swords reversed. I feel like you're gonna have less worries about just being with him, period. Um, I'm not gonna sit here and say that he's gonna be super way easy to deal with. Like he's not gonna be, gain sainthood here and be just like the easiest guy to deal with. No, he's still gonna have his stuff. But I do see him being much, much more communicative and open with you for sure. Yes, balance. I had to learn it first. Is sorry. Just as people around him criticize him a lot. That sucks. That sucks. I kind of got the feeling that he was criticized a lot by those around him. And that's the exact opposite of what that man needs. I mean, in a weird way, I guess it's gotten him, as far as he has. But like, he's gonna go so far anyway. He doesn't need to hear criticism from people. But yeah, I like I said, it's not gonna be like a complete 360 once he graduates, but I do see him being more focused on the love between the two of you. I think that's part of that Two of Cups is learning balance and achieving that for sure, and really putting energy and effort into one's like divine romantic connection. Yes, you're also here to repair. You're not only here to teach him balance, you're also here, remember, you're also here. I think you nailed it on the head. I think that you're here to repair old wounds from a past life. I think that past life where you guys had that 10 of Pentacles, but everything else around you was painful, yet you had the whole 9 yards. That's what I think needs to be fixed or like repaired in this life. I just want more of him. All these crumbs of getting stuck. Yeah, or getting sick. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, no, breadcrumbing's not cool. And honestly, if he doesn't really turn around and take your love more seriously, I think April is a good benchmark, Lala, to like give yourself a timestamp with him. If he doesn't start really coming around and changing and taking and not breadcrumbing you and really taking your love seriously, April would be the time when he graduates. I think that's a good time. That gives you a lot of time, gives him time, and I think it's a reasonable amount of time, and I think it's a reasonable time to expect some kind of change. Why do I sound so stuffed up? I think I need to blow my nose. Oh, sorry, I just where is it? I was looking through my laundry. I can't find my hanky. I feel like I'm shanky. Where's the hanky? Oh, here it is. Yay. It's away. Okay. Thank you so much, Lala. These are beautiful readings of love. They are, yeah. I may have to exit. Yeah, seriously. You're too fine for him to be in so much limbo. You are really beautiful. I've seen your pictures, girl. I see you. You're hella beautiful. And you're smart. You're funny. You're hella funny. You make me laugh. You're a funny lady. And, yeah, no, there is something real between the two of you, But at the same time, you also know that breadcrumbing is no bueno when you can get the full enchilada, and you can. And hopefully you will from him. You're so welcome again, girl. You are so very welcome. Miss Optimistic Capricorn, thank you for your donation, love. Miss Robin. How are you doing, Robin? Hope you're doing well, Miss Golden Heart. Robin always uses the little golden heart emoji. Optimistic Capricorn, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Thank you so much. Optimistic Capricorn, please come to the chat. It is your turn, love. Thank you. Optimistic Capricorn. Optimistic Capricorn, please come to the chat. If Optimistic Capricorn is not here, we are going to move on to Ryan. Robin, are you here, love? Optimistic Capricorn? Nope. All right, we're going to move on to Ryan, and hopefully Miss Robin comes back. Ryan, are you there, hon? Ryan, you there? Ryan, are you there? We are now moving on to Ryan. Ryan, let us know if you are here. Ryan, you here, love? It is your turn. Ryan. Is Ryan there? Is Ryan there? There he is. All right, we got Ryan. Ryan on deck. How you doing, Ryan? Hey, love. How you doing? Please go ahead and post your question, huh? Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, no, you're all good. You didn't even, you didn't even miss your turn. You're all good. You're all good, right guy? Right guy? I used to have a friend when I worked at Barnes and Noble when I was in high school and college, and he was really sweet. He used to run the backstock, and he was Rye Guy. And then my friend Brian was B Rye. I had Rye Guy and B Rye. Wow, it is really foggy out. I want to go for a walk. So misty. Can you be famous? That's an interesting question to ask, Ryan, because you posed it in the way that I want you to ask it. Like, I don't like asking, like, will I be famous? I think the better question is, can you be famous? Is there something that you could be famous for? Is there something, do you have that it factor, that undeniable it factor that brings fame, right? Um, and because fame, it takes that, it also takes talent, it also takes luck. Actually, it doesn't always. I mean, look at the Kardashians. You don't always have to have talent. Sometimes it just takes looks, and I know you got good looks, my friend. But there's usually a lot of factors involved, and it's. I don't. Do you have an idea as to how you'd want to get famous? Because you can don't. I mean, by famous too, there's different levels of fame too. Like, for example, like one of my best friends, since she's like my oldest friend, like my longest friend, she's got like 500K followers. She's got Reddit subreddits dedicated to her. She's a super famous model, especially in India. She's just like crazy wild famous, but she still lives a normal life. Like, she goes to grad school right now. She goes to work every day. She's got a boyfriend, and they do photography together, and they like to do wine tasting. Like, she's still a normal person, but you know what I mean? Like, and yet at the same time, people would never. A lot of people that don't know her life on Instagram or think that she's like. I mean, and she does travel. Like, her and her guy like do travel, but like, she's not like one of those Instagram kind of model girls. Like, so, but she is famous by all means and purposes. So, and then there's people that like professors who've written books and they've been gotten published, but you may not hear their name unless you like specifically know. So it's so I'm gonna ask, can you get famous? I think that you do. I think you have it in you, and there's something within you that could be possibly made famous. But you do have to have some kind of idea, I think, Even if it's something like modeling, You're a handsome fella. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Can Ryan attain some kind of fame? I think that's a better question. Because, like I said, famous is a big spectrum. Can you be famous? Can Ryan become famous in some way? Well known in some way. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Can Ryan become famous in some way? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Can Ryan become famous in some way? And spirit guides, can Ryan become famous in some way? Are you having hella fun, by the way, Ryan, in Atlanta? Are you like meeting people and having fun? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can Ryan become famous in some way? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can Ryan find some way to become famous? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can Ryan find some way to become famous? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can Ryan find some way to become famous? Angels, masters, and spirit guides, can Ryan find some way to become famous? I was gonna say, You seem like you're in like I'm feeling your energy from here, and the energy feels so different. Like you just feel your energies feel different. It feels really good. You feel like you're. I mean, a change of scenery is good for anybody, but like I feel like this was really really good for you, and I hope you're meeting people. Oh yeah, totally, dude, totally. Well, first of all, I haven't seen a single emoji with a crying face on it or a tear, right? No crying Ryan. There's been no tears tonight. And yeah, no, I can just feel it. And I felt it. You came on the other day, I think, too. Um, I really just hope you're meeting people who are really like just like letting you discover who you are, you know? And you don't even need to meet people to do that. You could also do that on your own. Nine of Wands reversed. The Magician reversed. Knight of Wands. King of Pentacles reversed. And the Queen of Swords. Geez, Louise. You know, I'm going to be honest. It looks like your guides don't want you to be famous. I'm going to be serious. Um, because fame comes with a cost. Fame comes with a serious cost. I always wanted to be famous. I think a lot of people really wanted. I don't know about. Well, I always wanted to be famous in some capacity. I still hold out on it just a little bit. I always joke with people. There's someone I always joke with. I'm like, you doubt my fame. Like, you don't know how famous I'm gonna be someday. I don't know. But I don't know. Even if I die not famous, right, which I probably will, I'll be okay with it. Um, but what I'm seeing here is like, yeah, they're saying that, yeah, it would be really, fame would really be very hard for you. Fame is very difficult for a lot of cancers, Ryan. It was really hard for George Michael. He was a cancer. It's been really hard for people like Lindsay Lohan. It's really hard for musicians like Courtney Love. I'm trying to think of other cancer. Like I'm just like all these cancers. Like okay, Pamela Anderson, she's pretty together. She's a cancer. Um, Harrison Ford, he's pretty together. But a lot of cancers have a lot of sensitive. I mean, you know, you're a sensitive guy. You're next to Pisces, you're the most sensitive sign in the entire astrological world. So it only makes sense to me that it would be kind of difficult to have to handle fame, to be as a water sign, you know. And have you read the Britney Spears autobiography? She talks about that actually, and she's a Sagittarius, and she's just like, I just wish that she's like, because she's like, obviously there are big perks about being famous, but at the same time, she's like, I just don't think I'm the type of person who, like, the type of personality type that can handle it well. She's like, I look at people like Madonna, Leo. I look at people like Jennifer Lopez, Leo. She like cited all these Leo women that she's like, that like really handle it well, and then I look at myself and I'm just like, I just don't think I was the personality type that should have gotten famous. Does that make sense? Like, it's quite frankly, as much as I would like to be famous, I probably wouldn't be good for me either, you know. Um, but yeah, it's not that you're not a special human being. It's more your guides are just like, no, it would be really bad for you. Like, you do have a lot of magic within you, and your guides want you to share that magic and share that light. Go forth with that. Um, and it might get a certain level of like local fame. Who knows? Even that's fabulous, being locally famous. Um, who knows? Who knows? But with all that having been said too, it's also cool to focus in on like what would you do if you wanted to get famous? You know, like would it be music or art, dance, or how would you try to get involved in that? And then just start small and go from there, and could be pretty cool. I think, to see how things unfold. But that is what I see for you, Mr. Ryan, with the good energy in ATL. Thank you so much, love, for your donation. I appreciate you as always, love. And you have a lovely, 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 lovely rest of your night, love. Happy Monday to you. All right, Philomena. Hi, Philomena. Thank you so much for being here. And you already had your question. Sorry, I need to have a glass. Or I need to have a sip of water. Oh, thank you, Ryan. I gotta do my very best to try and go to sleep early tonight because I have work super early in the morning, and I've been really bad about falling asleep too late. I like watching movies late at night. Free movie. I love the free movies on YouTube. When you go to the like your YouTube, all the free movie. There's some hella good free movies on YouTube, I must say. Hey, Robin, nice to see you, girl. Please stick around. We are doing Philomena's question, and then you will be next, my darling. Thank you. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Encompass going to renew Philomena's contract? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Encompass going to renew Philomena's contract? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Encompass going to renew Philomena's contract? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Encompass going to remove Philomena's contract? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Encompass going to renew Philomena's contract? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Encompass going to renew Philomena's contract? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Encompass going to renew Philomena's contract? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Encompass going to renew Philomena's contract? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Encompass going to renew Philomena's contract? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Encompass going to renew Philomena's contract? The Fool reversed. The Devil reversed. Three of Cups reversed. Death. And Six of Wands. Oy vey, Philomena. Philomena, what's the situation? How long have you worked for them? You know me, girl. You are a longtime client, friend of mine. You know I shoot it straight from the hip. It looks like they are not going to be renewing it here. The Fool. Hey, Anila. I was just thinking about you the other day, hoping you were doing well. Hoping you are feeling good. Much love and light to you. Philomena, we got both the Fool reversed and the Devil reversed. The Devil reversed is that the Fool reversed. When I turned this card, I was like, it's not happening. But then when I saw the Devil reversed, I was like, oh, geez, it's really not happening. I'm really, really sorry. The Devil is essentially a contract. Almost a year now. They want me to sign on, but I said no. I just said that. I just said contract. Wait, so that's what I was just gonna say. Okay, so they did offer you a contract because that's what they want. They want you to sign a So they do want you to sign a contract because the Devil is a contract. And if you don't feel like signing, if you said no, then they're just like, bye, sorry. I feel like there might be some nice severance with the Six of Wands, but I feel like they're just gonna end the journey here if you don't sign a contract with them with the Devil reverse. The Devil is a contract. So, and I said the word contract moment like right before, either right before or right after I saw you type that. So what's going on with this contract dealio? What's going on with that, Philomena? So they want you to sign. Is there a contract or they want you to sign on? Yes, they want me to sign to sign. Yes, so there is, but I'm on contract. It ends next month. So they want you to sign another one, and you said no. Unless you sign this next contract, they're not gonna take you on. You have to sign the contract. I mean, obviously you don't have to do anything, but if you want to stay with them, you're gonna have to sign that contract. Yeah. I've been doing well, Anila. I've been doing great. I've been working hard. Been working really hard. Oh, I went to a drag show on Saturday. Um, got a little upset over some things that were said by one drag queen. I'm sorry, but we should not bring politics into our drag shows unless they have to do with the LGBTQIA community. Let's leave that out of our Saturday night. I don't need to hear that. I don't need to be watching CNN. I don't need that. I don't need that. Anyway, sorry, I'm not gonna go on my rant. They want me to sign to. Okay, I like working as a third party. Gotcha. I was wondering if they're going to renew my contract. It looks like they won't renew your contract, love. The fool is reversed. The devil is reversed. That's what I'm concerned about. It does not look good. That's why I was asked. Like so they offered you. So you're telling me that they want you. But you're asking me if they want you? I'm a little confused. The cards are saying that they're not going to renew it. But they're saying that you're going to get a nice kind of severance type thing. Yeah, totally, Anila. I feel you. They do. Okay, so they do want you to. So the question that you came to ask was, will they be, what was it again? I'm sorry, honey, I'm just, where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, oh no. Is Incumbents going to renew my contract? My answer is no, Philomena. This is a contract. I know, so you're saying that they're presenting you with a contract, yet you're asking me if they're going to renew your contract. I'm not quite sure why I'm not trying to be like, what's going on? I'm just legit like confused, like what is going on? I don't really understand why you would ask that question if you were being, does that make sense? Like, why would you ask if they wanted you, if they presented you with a contract and said, hey, sign this, we want you? To me, that sounds like there's something else going on. Like, oh, okay, so me to work for them instead of being a third party. So that's what's going on. Is they won't keep you on. That's what's going on, Philomena. Okay, this is what's going on. Third party, Three of Cups. Oh my God, you just said third party. Three of Cups reversed. This is what's going on, homegirl. They're not going to keep you on unless you sign that contract with them and sign on with them. They will not keep you on as a third party with the Three of Cups reversed. Wow, we totally you broke this down, I think. You really helped me break this down. Yeah, that's what's going on. That's precisely what's going on. So if you're down to sign that contract and like be bound to them, then you will be taken, you can continue this journey with them. But if you're only willing to do this as a third party, they don't want you as a third party anymore. That's this Three of Cups. I was wondering what this Three of Cups reversed was about. That's the third party. Wow. They don't want you to be a third party. That's what's going on, Philomena. So, with that having been said, I guess you're going to have to make some, well, if they don't ask me to renew, they won't have staff. I was going to say, it sounds like it's going to be more their loss than yours. You'll find someone, to hire you. But I am telling you, this is serious. Maybe they'll take you on as temp if they need staff. Or they might hire temp while they don't have staff. But they won't hire you unless you, I'm telling you, girl, this is as clear as crystal. I could be looking into a crystal ball right now. The devil is a contract. The Three of Cups is a third party. They don't want you to be a third party no more. They want you to be their own, just working with them and them alone. So even if they are going to be left without staff, if you say no, they'll probably get some temps. They'll probably find some temp to hires for a little bit. Or they may even ask you to be a temp. But I think what's more important, they've been renewing until they find staff, but they can't find staff. And that's probably why you don't want to stay, I'm guessing. Or at least be like on board with them, not as a third part, or not as a, working for them as a third party. You do insurance claims, right, babe? And you're a temp now. Okay, so that's interesting. So what I'm telling you this. So what I'm telling you is this, Philomena. You've got, if you sign the contract, then they'll take you on. This is I'm gonna finish it with this. This is what the cards are clearly saying. If you sign the contract that they have drawn up, where you're not working as a third party, you're not working as a temp, you're bound to them. This is the devil. You are bound to them. You will be bound to them. And that's the question, girl. They do want you, but you've got to sign that contract. You have to submit yourself to them. That's part of the devil is you're kind of, I don't like that term, but you're I'm not going to say the term, but you're kind of, you're your work's B word at that point, right? You're bound to them. You're taking a journey with them further. So this is what I'm telling you, Philomena, is if you want to continue forth with your job, sign the contract and you've got it. They need people, and beyond that, they want you. I work for an agency, so I come in when they need staff. Okay. Well, what I'm saying is, well, okay, so maybe they'll take you on as additional temp, but I'm just telling you what I see, Philomena. I'm not going to tell you what I don't see. What I'm seeing is there's a contract that needs to be signed, and they don't want you working as a third party. But if something, please tell me if something happens that's totally different with your work, please tell me. Like, I would be really, really interested to know, because this is telling me very clearly what's going on. Is they want you permanently, on their terms. It's about their terms, and not just being there when they need staff, being there all the time. Yeah, I want to know if they're going to keep renewing. I think they will. If you sign, they will. If they've got a contract drawn out for you and you're willing to sign the thing and not be but you have to not be a third, you can't be a third party, you'll be a full-time, you'll be on, it doesn't sound like the worst thing in the world. You'd be, full-time staff there, you'd be solid staff there. I know you said that they get staff and then people leave. Not a good sign, obviously. But what I'm saying is, if you sign, so long as you sign the contract, you're good. You're goody good. But if you refuse to sign that contract, it's gonna be slim pickings. They might have you come in a couple times to finish up some things, finish off, like tie off some ends here or there, if you so desire. But it's really in your hands here. They do want you, but they do want you on their terms, is the thing. And will they keep renewing every year? That would be an additional question, and I also think that would be a difficult question to answer immediately, because that would be, it's an annual renewal thing, and they'd have to see like how well you performed, and you'd also have to see how well you enjoyed the job, whether you'd even want it to be renewed, again. So, but and you can make another donation if you'd like and ask that question. But I was just thinking that, I was just like, well, I think Philomena needs to probably get a taste of, like a better taste of what it's like to be like contracted. But that is what I am seeing for you, Philomena. Thank you very, very much, love, for your donation. As always, I appreciate you, sweet love. Thank you, thank you. Optimistic Capricorn, Miss Robin. Finally, it has happened to me. Miss Robin, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Please go ahead and post your question. Are we doing no game tonight? I'm sorry, Cat Goddess. I don't got it in me. No game tonight. It'll say it in the title. If it says free in the title, then there is a game. If it doesn't say free in the title, then it's paid only. Okay? That's the new code. That's the new code for how much energy Sophie has. Not energy, it's more like mental bandwidth. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, that's pretty much where it is. But I'll be on again tomorrow, girl. You know I'm on every day, pretty much. I don't got much of a life. Miss Optimistic Capricorn, where you at, girl? Miss Robin, where you at? I would love to know some of the other tarot readers that you guys watch and go to. Because I have favorites too, you know, and I want to know if they're the same, if we watch some of the similar ones, you know. And I also need to do a collaboration one of these days soon. I haven't done a collab in over a year, and I have a lot of fun doing collabs. Kat, I don't know if you're still here, Crystal. If you're still here, is there anyone you'd like to see me do a collab with? There's actually one girl, we've talked about it several times, but she's got like a really busy job, and her name's Tara Oracle. She's a cool ass chick. She's a Southern girl. She's awesome. She's like a real no BS kind of girl, and I'm pretty like she's very cool. I'm like she's so pretty and she's so cool. Just like everything about her is so cool. Anyway, and she knows I think she's cool too. We just like flat like yeah, I think she knows I think she's cool. Anyway, she seems like she has like a really busy job. It's hard to like. In fact, I haven't even seen her online in like months. People come and go now. Mood though, what's a life? What's a life? What do you mean what's a life? Life is wonderful. Life is a many splendid thing. Splendored thing. Miss Optimistic Capricorn, where did you go? Optimistic Capricorn, where you at, girl? Yeah, no, saying that I have no life. Yeah, what's a life? Yeah, what is a life anymore? You know, I did go out this Saturday. That's not true. I do have a life. I went out this Saturday. I was gonna go out tonight, TBQH. One of my best friends works at a really cool bowling alley in the city, and there's a goth night once a month, and I'm not even former goth, still a goth here. I love goth music and I love this goth night and furthermore, I kind of want to ask them if they need a tarot reader. I think that would be really cool. But I quite frankly, I'm just gonna say I drank way too much on Saturday. I should not be drinking tonight, so I'm not going out. And I need to save. Like I spent too much money on Saturday going out, so I'm just not going to. But next month, I'm definitely gonna hit up this goth night. He just called me a moment ago. I need to call him back. Um, he's like watching my live stream right now from his work. I shouldn't flatter myself. But yeah, I've been trying to go out more. It's just, yeah, I mean, if I lived in the city, it'd be a lot easier. I wouldn't have to pay, $60 for an Uber to go out. I mean, I'm the type of girl, like, I won't even have, like, a beer and drink. I'm so paranoid. I had a nightmare the other night that I was drunk as hell and was in Hollywood. I was in LA. I remember I was driving through the hills of LA and I was drunk in my dream. like that song by Beach House, Drunk in LA. I was drunk in LA and I was an idiot, and I don't drive, like I said, I don't drive drunk. I don't do it. But in my dream I did, and I remember in my dream I saw the popo lights behind me, and I just knew it was over. I knew there was no way I could talk my way out of it, you know, anything. I was blatantly very, very intoxicated in my dream. I I woke up like jerking around. I was just like, ah, no, don't take away my license. No, no. It was awful. It was one of the worst dreams I've ever had, I think. Don't drink and drive, people. It's bad. Bad for everybody. Bad for everybody on the road. Jeez. Especially, hey, PSA, especially around this time of year. Jeez Louise. Miss Optimistic Capricorn, I don't know where you are, Optimistic Capricorn. I'm going to give it another minute, and if I don't see you here, we are going to call it a night, and we will carry on into the morrow, and I will do your reading for you then. Excuse me, or I could do your reading for you over email tonight if you would like, or over Instagram. I am not seeing you, but I'm going to call your name once more for another minute. Any last minute donations out there? Last call. Last call for donations, and last call for Optimistic Capricorn Robin. You out there, Robin? You came back and then you disappeared, my girl. Optimistic Capricorn. Optimistic Capricorn, you here? Robin, Miss Optimistic Capricorn. Got 20 seconds here. And I'm gonna call it a night. But don't y'all worry. Don't y'all fret. Your girl will be on again tomorrow. If you got any other questions that you need having answered, I will be here. All right. Thank you all so much for such a wonderful night. I appreciate you all so much, and I will see you all very, very soon. Good night. Bye. I don't know what that is. Is that a wave?